push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Hey, bro, you won't believe this shit. All right, so this week I had a frustrated running back, and this nigga was a 59 fucking overall. I said, how the fuck you got the nerve to be fucking frustrated, nigga? Do you know who's in front of you? You fucking idiot. I was like, boy, I ain't making no promises that you touch the ball. Fuck, nigga. They got me fucked up. Yep.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. On second down, Jacobs. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Yeah, y'all boys ain't live. Boy, this boy ain't want to. This nigga do not want to pass. I've been trying to respect rugs and all that.
Their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can.
Yes, sir. User alert him.
Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You thought I wasn't going to go there?
They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
Tell me your cousin will set you up for my ass whooping now.
But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. About 3 yards there to the 27. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Here's a second and 7. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The reception good for 7. It's third down. He can run. And
he stripped him.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
That boy just scared the fuck out of me. Look, that's me wanting to using that jukebox. I should have put my shit in.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Here's Carter throwing on fourth down. And he finds Cook. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Throwing on first down. Carter. That'll be complete to Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on.
Get in the end zone, then. You frustrated.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there.
You better act like you frustrated too, little
career
nigga.
NFL touchdown. As these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
He got a touchdown. That's all you got to do. When they be frustrated, get them one touchdown. If you say no promises guaranteed, then
after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it.
They ain't gonna give you no objective, but if you get them a touchdown, then they don't gotta reach like no 100 or something yards or no bullshit like that.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
But if even if you do guarantee them, 9 times out of 10, that shit easy as fuck to get. On wide receivers anyway. It's normally just 5 targets for 100 yards. Well, I say that shit easy for me because I throw the ball a lot.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
I told you I'm on that shit.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The first down carry here for Johnson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning.
A
great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Carter now throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Maurice Hurst. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Wildcat.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to loft one, and that's caught inside the 35.
That boy went for a trail now.
Get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard
And I got
line.
caught
On 1st down, it's Webster. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That's good.
On 2nd down, it's Webster. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Yes, sir. That defense gonna tackle.
What now? 185. To your mic. We ain't giving up nothing. Mike 5-4.
On 3rd and 2, Carr.
Oh.
Got a man, it's complete. Williams.
I really thought he was going back to
And
red.
he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Carr.
Yes, sir.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And the pressure gets to him again. Cameron Jordan has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I think I can get on with
Saints
this read
offense
up.
on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November.
And he don't even use her, bro.
That's
I was
great,
going to use
maybe
it.
in the
I was
playoffs,
going to
but you know
say,
they're
fuck
trying
out
to bump
that
up to be
boy.
one of those division leaders.
With
That
no
guarantees
juice.
you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Looking long for Thomas. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Boy, I hate when that shit happens. That's why I
and
don't
a
do
big
it.
turnover there as as his guys will get the football back.
It's like, bro, you got
He's had a
improved catching on
fantastic
crossing
rookie
routes,
season,
and
made
you
a
never
lot of
fucking
lovely
do the
throws,
right
but
spot,
that
man.
wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
Hurry that shit up if you
throw
want
good
to.
for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll run on first down. Webster, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr. It's Williams on the catch. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A Raider first down, 17 yards. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Though you'll be alone.
From midfield, here's Carr. Completes it to Aguilar. And take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
Still got a minute, fellas.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On first down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And this is Cook with the grab. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Oh, man, for sure. Acting like you want to ride. Little big dude. Alright.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That boy using too smooth.
A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I knew when he had got down, I was like, damn, he finally using this nigga. He
After
think
the
he can
touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Killed on that boy, stupid ass.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Because I still got the running on conservative. So I knew I was going to do it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing again on second
yes,
down.
sir.
Carr.
Cameron Jordan.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On third and long, it's Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Throwing on first down is Carr. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 23 yards on the play. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 right at the 40.
Damn it. Like, I'm sitting right there. This nigga, he been getting that same little animation. Like the last 2 drives. That's why he keep going back to it.
Again, as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Shotgun now for Carr.
Yes, sir. 3 sacks.
He goes down.
Yes, sir.
Cameron
Go
Jordan
get him, Cam.
racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Fire wide. Like, that shit really worked. He lucky I ain't on that blitz and shit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught.
Oh, my God. Who is that? Miles
An
Jack?
incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and
We
it's
got him
fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate
I want him to go
up
for a
there,
hit
but
or we
what a
blitzing
big-time
this.
play for him. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Yep, he's going for it. Stupid ass.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
And I got Cam Jordan.
Keeps it on
Stop
the
playing.
sneak. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And the Saints will have the football back.
Nigga, man. Stupid ass nigga.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
Watch it through the portal.
They'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
He can't use it. And he clicking off and shit. I was like, damn, this
back
is
to throw is Carter. Off the play fake. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He's getting.
Now Carter throwing on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Nassib able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw.
Get out, man. Oh, that nigga is beating double team.
Carl Nassib able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
A crazy sequence here. A huge game that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
Yeah. Quick. I was like, yeah, if he get down this scene, my guy, he's
before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Or either the corner or
Carter throwing on 4th down. Open man is Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I knew it.
Michael Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Get beat this lead.
With a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is,
I said either I'm going to have the slant or I'm going to have the corner.
That maybe
or the
they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Jones.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Oh, it didn't let me go.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course.
Seen that?
He's really been through the ringer,
ran the fuck out that shit.
The defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Hey, 734. Hey, exit. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Yeah, you better get out of bounds,
taking
boy.
it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's
That boy got 3 yards on that scrum. He thought he was going to get a lot. Boy, I had them hitters coming, boy.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
6:37. Hey, foxtrot.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, that's a pick.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Carr going to go on 4th down.
Oh, no, Miles Jack. He beat over the middle.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer.
It's just that angle route. That gets so hard to play on this shit. If you not playing the middle and somebody run the angle route on you and you in there,
ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Every time.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Check
2nd and 2. He finds his man Johnson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently,
all the
you don't have to call the
read
game in
options,
fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Here's Carter. Off play action. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. From the gun, Carter. Dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2nd and 3. And this is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Check 99. Back. Hey, wahoo.
Carter now to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. Elsewhere, a fourth quarter score now from Tampa. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
That nigga hype that
nigga up. It would be win number 10 for him on the year.
Why would he do
this
that?
Is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, this nigga Ruggs took it back.
The Red Sea parts.
Oh my God, Henry Ruggs took it back to the house. This is why you don't kick the niggas, bro, right there. That is exactly why.
Even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
He said, "What that shit you was talking to me?"
Up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
One play touchdown, so I can even
get on defense. 3 timeouts left.
Oh,
Still
that one boy said,
"Fuck, I'm going for the onside
kick too." Les, good flag.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, you want some of Devo too?
They're trying to get something going after one there, but you got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
This route weird.
Back to throw is Carter on 1st and 10. This complete to Jones. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
A big hit.
And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Hey, look, I'm glad I'm on
control. Get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. Second down in inches.
Oh.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Hey, look, bro, he came up so fast through the hole. I was like, damn, I ain't gonna get it. That nigga will fight for y'all.
The scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He's going to go up top for the intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Yeah, it's 34-23. I done threw 3 interceptions.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
To see Miles.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Carr now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Yes, sir. Again, another sack.
And down he goes again.
More timeouts, brother.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now Carr.
Give me that, nigga.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on. Maybe they can pick up the flaws on and hopefully they can
see you, my boy. You hungry.
And he gets this one
you gotta go back to
15,
you.
just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Carter throwing again. And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for New Orleans, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.